Hello and welcome everyone to this week's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. It feels like it's been a while since we've played, and I'm exhausted, but we are here. We're gonna have some fun in D&D, because fuck it, these people are great. So we're gonna go around, we're gonna say who we are, who we're playing, and I'll do a recap, because I feel like we all need it. So I'm Lindy, I'm the Dungeon Master, but beside me we have the ever so lovely Nugatosaurus. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here. I wasn't here the last time we played, so I'm very nervous to see what's going on, but hopefully it'll be manageable.
I think manageable is a good word. I think it'll be just fine. Someone who's definitely manageable would be D20 coup de grace. How are you?
Yeah, yes. You can call me Morgor the manager. Yes. I'm an orc artificer, and, I love to manage.
Yes, you love to someone who manages to find himself with this group time after time would be Deception Check. How are you?
Yeah, hi, I'm doing well. I'm playing Gothos Aelheim. He's a giant barbarian, but not. Yeah, he's a dwarf giant barbarian.
Yes, so. I feel like that's the same thing as like the dire Shetland beavers in some weird
exactly.
way.
I feel like it's kind of the same thing. I just gotta make sure Travis isn't around, so he tries to like tame me and use me to pull his carts.
You don't want to get pulled into Grover's corners. It's
no,
just Vampire Las Vegas now. Someone who I went to Las Vegas with once would be Shiny Pilot. How are you?
That segued though. I'm great. I'm
Do you
playing
expect
Ty.
anything else?
Yeah, he's Ty's a Sea Paladin. And we're gonna have some fun tonight. So yeah, let's do
Woohoo! We always have fun because we're a bunch of goobers. So what fun we had last time was everyone in the group had a little bit of downtime. It was lovely. Morgor decided he wanted to do some alchemy. Alchemy's fun. We love alchemy. The thing about that is that perhaps he wasn't the only one. Rhea, Polly's daughter, wanted to learn alchemy too. She wanted to hang out with Mr. Morgor because her mother was very concerned about maybe a ghost being in the house, and so Rhea just left with Morgor, walked out while Polly was busy. Went out to the woods, harvested some herbs, came back, walked into a medicinal store, made some potions, and she made a healing potion for her mother. It's a gift. She's not given this gift yet. Well, we'll probably do a little flashback because some things happened. And then Ty was like, you know what? I want to go on the open seas. We should go we should take the ship out, get to know it a little better. In case, we gotta do something for the city later that requires the boat. We should practice our sailing of it. Gothos was like, but a crudo. So they went and hired a few crewmates. Ty is paying them a very reasonable price, which I told you guys last week. I have it all written down, though. Some notable crew members is the tiller, known as Joffrey the Unwashed, who's a bit of a cantankerous human. And the navigator, Royola. She is a tiefling. She can't keep a secret, and she lies very poorly. So maybe not someone you want to take doing illegal things, but just fine for a little jaunt about, Because Morgor had a treasure map. And he was bound and determined to find some treasure. And find spot on the treasure map they did. I don't think anyone really believed that it was a real treasure map. But lo and behold, you got there was a shipwreck. Not too old of a shipwreck either. Maybe like a couple weeks old? Shipwreck, maybe a month at the most. And a bunch of harpies lured in some people, mostly Ty and Gothos, and were promptly dispatched. We would be picking right up with the aftermath of the harpy fight, but we gotta get Polly on this ship. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna just rewind to the previous day when her daughter made a health potion without her knowing. So, and set up my first alchemy kit in her room. And by my first alchemy kit, I mean like a halfling-sized alchemy kit. Where her tea set used to be in her room, and she's covered it up with a blanket, so no one will find out.
Of course.
Totally, yep. So, well, you had a busy day with your
Keep it
parents.
secret, keep it safe.
We changed music. We're not fighting right now. Yeah. She's learning great lessons. Well, it was this or crime. So,
This is manageable.
so, Polly,
Mm-hmm.
you had a discussion with your parents about there being a ghost in the house. Your mother commented about how your picture in particular has been falling off the wall a lot recently.
Yeah.
Or bumping around. That guest bedroom window keeps finding its way open, but that's probably just Rhea playing games. So they're not sold
Right.
on the idea of a ghost, but yeah, you're not sold on the idea of a ghost. And if you know, what do you do for as anti-ghost measures? Try to suss out a ghost.
I would. Are ghosts considered magical?
I would say so, in a certain sense.
So
They are
What
undead.
what about the detect magic sense? Because I kind of constantly had that going
You
as
do.
my Eldritch Invocation.
I'd say if the ghost was actively like using a ghost
Haunting?
power, yeah, was like actively haunting. But if they were just existing, that probably wouldn't pick it up.
Okay. Then in that case, I would probably I want to see if there's something about my picture in particular that's maybe triggering this ghost. I don't know.
Okay, sure. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. That's a natural 20 for a 26.
Natural 20 for a 26. So you're looking at this picture of you. It's just a little, really charcoal or sketched out portrait.
Mm.
Probably not too long ago. You're in a port town. There's all sorts of art. Do things in their off time. A lot of sketchy port.
Yeah,
I'm not sketchy as in like sus, but
like sketches.
yeah, a lot of people come through.
Yeah.
Some caricatures from time. It's a living. And your mother likes to keep lots of pictures of the wall. She likes art. It's because she sells jewelry. She's a patron of the arts. And you're
Makes
looking
sense.
at your portrait, and it's framed. It's framed. No glass front, but it's got like a little wooden frame with a backing. And you notice that the frame is loose.
I'll try and fix it or pull it apart to take a look at it.
You can open up the back, take the picture out, and as you do that, slimy.
Ew.
Back is
Okay.
got some ectoplasm, faintly glows.
Great.
Yeah,
So definitely haunted.
maybe.
Maybe. Do I have prestidigitation? I don't have prestidigitation.
It's not so much that it makes the picture look weird. It's just enough that when you're like grabbing the back of the photo, you feel a
You
slight
notice.
film.
Yeah. I'll take some time to clean it and then put it back on the wall, I guess.
Yeah. A little bit forward. It looks like it has bled through on the front, just a little bit, right where your heart would, like right where the chest cavity would be.
Kind of like where I
Maybe.
Eldritch blasted that guy through the
maybe.
chest.
Maybe.
Wild.
So crazy. I know. It's like a bust up portrait. Or it has a little thicker concentration.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then you realize I think it's been really quiet all day.
Okay, I'm gonna go to her room.
Go to her room.
Just because she's 4 or 5. I give her privacy for the most part and just
Yeah.
knock
She
on her
normally
door.
self-entertains pretty good, but usually you just
Yeah.
hear some giggling from
Right.
her playing with Bims or something.
Bims, yeah.
Yeah. You
Just
knock on her door.
knock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, hello? Just a minute! You hear some...
Can I come in?
Just a minute! And then you
Mhm.
hear some like movement. Okay, come in.
Just open the door.
Sitting at her
hello.
little table. Bims is also sitting at her little table in another chair. There's 3 small
With-
chairs.
With the blanket over it.
With the blanket over it and like teacups. They're both hold like there's like a teacup on the blanket on top of the table. Over what would probably be the teapot. Have a teacup. Not the same height as
Okay.
the teapot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Mama.
Hello, dearest. What are you doing?
Having a tea party.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh.
Is it a good tea party?
It's great. I made you something today.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Do I
Close
get
your
to
eyes.
see it?
Yeah, you gotta close your eyes. You gotta sit down.
Oh, okay. I'll sit down and close
And
my
you
eyes.
gotta hold your hands out.
I will do so.
Okay. And you feel the cold and glass placed into your hands. Come on,
Okay.
open your eyes.
I will open my eyes and see what is in my hands.
You see a potion bottle. That size. Filled with a pink liquid with a daisy floating in it. The head of a daisy,
Okay.
just kind of floating on the top of the liquid.
Okay. Where did you get this?
I made it, Mama.
You made it?
I
When
made
did
it.
you have time to make a potion?
All day.
All day. Where did you get the items to make a potion? That's quite intensive.
Outside.
Outside. As I eye the blanket next to
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah. I picked them myself.
Well, what kind of potion is this? What does it do?
It's a healing potion.
Oh, that would come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
You sure
In case
this
you
is
get
for
hurt.
me? You don't want to hold on to it?
No, you get hurt more than I do, Mama.
That's very true. That I don't want you getting hurt, so it's probably good.
I
that
can
you
always
don't.
make another one for me.
Well, thank you. This is very kind, and I will definitely let you know how it goes.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
I put the daisy in because I thought you'd think it was.
It is very pretty. I do love flowers.
Mm-hmm. And you know healing potions. Healing potions are generally red. This one is not. It is
This
pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm But you're not an alchemist, so, you know.
Nope. I have no idea.
hmm So, yeah. If you get hurt, you should drink it.
I will.
Okay. That's it. That's all I
Um,
have.
Then in that case, I'll probably just hang out with her until she kicks me out, or I have
Okay.
to leave. One of the two.
She will. She will offer you the rest of her cup of imaginary tea, and then go, "Oh, well, you're all done drinking it. Bye, Mama."
Goodbye, darling. I'm gonna be out for a couple days, so
Oh, are you?
mind Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay. I'll be in my room, having tea
Alright.
parties with Bims.
With Bims.
Hmm?
All right.
He's
just
gonna
make
be
sure-
doing most of the drinking.
Good, good. And just make sure that you're very careful
Mm-hmm.
in your tea parties.
Uh-huh.
We don't want any spillage or
No,
damage.
no. I'll try not
Alright.
to spill. If I do, I'll clean it up.
All right. As long as you clean up your mess.
And I'll make sure
Messes are
Bims,
okay.
Bims tries, or Grandma, or Grandpa, try it first. Pappy and
Alright.
Mimi. I'll make sure Pappy try
Pappy
the
and
tea
Mimi.
first.
Good, good. All right. I'll see you soon. And then I
Okay.
just give her a hug and
you.
a kiss, and I love you as well. Be good
Tuck me in.
and careful. Absolutely. And
She likes the full, like, tuck.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
full body. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bims curls up on her like a cat, and she is out really quickly. Like, she wore herself out today.
Shocking.
Uh
I am gonna go downstairs to my parents,
huh.
and please keep an eye on Priya while I'm gone.
Of course.
She seems to have acquired an alchemy set, so
What?
yes. I have my suspicions, but I don't know for sure.
She get Even Neighbor was throwing one out by the curb. He's like,
Just keep an eye on her, please.
right. Yep.
All
Definitely.
right. And we definitely have a ghost, so please be careful
Oh,
of that
dear.
as well.
I'll talk to the church about getting it.
That is a good idea as well.
And with that, you go to sleep, and you know the plans to be on a boat, to go on a
Mhm.
probably wild goose hunt, treasure hunt. And then you're an heir. Have you been on boats before, Holly?
I would
Besides-
imagine so.
Besides the pirate ship raid?
Well, considering my uncle,
That's true.
excuse me, my uncle was
Mm.
I probably don't have the skills, but I've been on a boat before.
Okay, been on boats before. Because I was wondering, you know what? You're probably taking a nap when the harpies attacked, and so now that the harpy attack's done, because it was done pretty quickly, you've awoken. Seems that there's a hubbub on the top, and they're like, "Oh, that's the last harpy down!" And it seems that there was a fight, and you just woke up from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, good timing.
Oh. Anything eventful happening?
Oh, you see Royola.
Asking the group, anybody who's up top.
Well, there's a whole bunch of harpies, and we just slaughtered them.
Oh,
You know,
that's good, I suppose.
As we do.
As we do.
As you do.
Harder than.
But I
you would
think we're here at
expect.
the treasure.
You do see a shipwreck. Looks recent. Not a lot of decay.
Oh. Is it in the water?
Yes,
sunk?
it
partially,
is
or-
sunk. Yeah, the shallowest section seems to be the back end of the ship, which is only about 5 feet underwater.
That's not too
And on
bad.
that, the
Okay.
deepest part looks probably in the bow. It's probably like 30 feet deep, the hold or wherever. But there is the harpy nest, which I believe Ty and Gothos were about to get into because there was some glinting, shiny
I was gonna say,
objects
is it the one
in the
down
harpy
there?
tent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, let's go swim, 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 swim.
Yeah, in the harpy, on the harpy rock in their nest, you find it's not. They don't have things particularly well hidden. Those harpies aren't known for their treasure hiding ability. But, you're able to find a holy symbol. If you want to find out what kind of holy symbol, y'all can make.
Sure.
But it's made with gold and sapphires and worth.
I rolled a 3.
Religion
The
check.
religion.
I believe this is the symbol of a good god.
It's
I
definitely
rolled-
is.
Hey,
Rolled
I
a
don't
13.
have this.
Okay, 21 and 18, and what'd you get, Ty?
13.
13. Yeah, it's above a 12. So you three recognize this as the holy symbol of Saint Cuthbert.
Holy
Pretty
symbol
well
of
known.
Saint Cuthbert.
Saint
Okay.
Cuthbert.
I don't really do for holy symbols. Y'all want this sucker here? Looks expensive.
Says the paladin. I don't really do holy symbol.
I got my own holy symbol. Shush.
Perhaps we could find someone back in the town that would appreciate this.
There is a small chapel to Saint Cuthbert.
We should return it and see if there is a reward.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
worth some money, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
Uh,
money's better than no money.
Maybe money is better than no money. And speaking of money, you also find a jasper, a piece of obsidian, a tiger eye, 1,231 copper pieces, 641 silver pieces, 320 electrum pieces, 164 gold pieces, and 12 platinum pieces. I'm gonna just paste this
I was
treasure
gonna
into
say,
the-
I was
Holy
gonna
cow,
ask.
please.
You went through that kind of quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
And who's
Got you.
keeping? Who's got the party loot?
I don't think you've just really established that yet.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think we've.
Now's the
I don't think we've
time.
established-
Yeah, I say
No?
Frank. Frank will do it. I vote Frank.
I have the bag of holding. I have a bag of
Ooh.
holding.
Okay.
Polly's got it.
Polly will do
Okay.
it. Polly, you're gonna hug your treasure.
That's fine. I work for my parents. I'm a pretty good accountant.
That's fair. There you go.
Okay, we pass it to
This
you.
makes it really easy to pay the sailors for this voyage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
you know,
Morgor, we have to pay the sailors.
What? What
Toss
kind of
some
pirate
harpy
ship
eggs.
is this?
Well, that's it. We're not pirates.
Well, yeah, we have to pay them a portion of
Pirates.
our spoils. I mean, I agree with that. Yes,
yeah.
If they survive.
if they survive, yeah. Which, yes, if they survive.
If they survive.
Oh my goodness.
So,
So
yes.
So,
that's
yes,
harpy
I
egg
start
season.
sending sailors down into the water. Go find treasure. Go.
I can hold my breath indefinitely, so I can go down there.
I believe Ty can as well.
Mm.
I can just
Sweet.
breathe underwater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Chicken.
So our
Well,
Gothos and
alright.
Morg are gonna stand on the shallow part of the ship, and you two dive for the deeper part.
I
Oceanus
think
can
so.
join us too.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
Oh, is he with us?
Yeah, he's with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's with us.
I'll prepare to kill anything that surfaces that isn't you.
That's not a bad idea. So as you're looking at the ship a little bit more, give me perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
Bye.
Perception.
Of course.
12 for Ty.
14.
He's not very perceptive.
I am rolling well. 10.
Eesh.
Fitting.
15. All right. I think anybody who got higher than a 20 will notice that. Well, anyone who gets higher than a 5 will notice the name of the ship. It's on the side, kind of on the side that's leaning out a bit more.
Oh,
This ship is called the Marshall.
Marshall.
And those of you who got 12 or higher, you notice that, excuse me, I had like a weird stuck hiccup. There is an iron naval ram on the front of the ship shaped like an enormous cudgel, which is the chosen weapon of may have been Church of St. Cuthbert's ship, perhaps?
Oh, okay. So it's like
What's it called again?
The Marshall. It's got a big old iron. It's kind of starting to rust. Iron rusts pretty quickly.
Now the question is, like, how
Cudgel.
possible would it to move it to another ship?
It is possible. It would take some time, but it would be possible to take this naval ram and put it on to y'all's ship. You wouldn't be able to install it right away, but you'd be able to get it onto
could
your ship and
salvage
have
it?
it. You could salvage it and have it installed on your ship back at Saltmarsh. The shipwrights.
Well, all right. I get the sailors to go get the cudgel.
A couple
I
of
mean, I
them.
was gonna say we could, yeah.
They recommend you looting the ship first because it might hurt the structural integrity the way they gotta just kind of rip it off from there.
That makes sense.
That's a smart thing for sailors to say. Okay.
You guys are the ones paying them. They don't want you to die.
Is
don't
this
get-
true?
They don't get paid if you guys die.
All right, fine.
Excellent point.
But you're going in that water after. All right,
Yep. And then there is a hold down to the cargo net that is a cargo hold that is half covered with a net overgrown with algae and 2 trap doors down. You say you run detect magic a lot, Polly. You got that kind of
Constantly, yeah.
You would notice that the cudgel ram has an aura of evocation magic around it.
And that's the ram that's at the front of the ship?
Yep, it's a 1,000-pound naval ram.
Shit, okay.
And it's got an aura of evocation magic around it.
Okay. Cool.
You don't know the details, you'd have to identify it or spend some time studying it, but it is magical.
It swings.
It swings. Not really, but it is pretty cool. Where do you guys go down? Do you go down the main hatch area? Through the main hole?
Do we have a map?
Yes.
I'm looking in the spot. Okay. So you said the back end here
Yeah, there's
is shallow?
Yeah, back into
That's where
shallow.
Morgor's hanging out.
Front of
Okay.
it's 10 feet underwater. The mid section with the big hole going down is 15 feet underwater.
Polly will probably head this way to the hatch, the cargo hatch.
No problem. Oceanus would be right behind you and Ty.
Yep.
Go. All right, you go down into the ship, and it's the ocean. It's difficult to see them when they're down there, especially if they don't have a light source. Do you guys have a light source of any? Or the water?
I mean,
No.
I think I could make one. Let me check my spells.
Have a light or dancing lights?
I do not.
I thought I might, but no, that's my other character. I do not. I was thinking of Sunny.
Oceanus
Don't
does,
I
definitely
have?
doesn't.
Don't I have some sort of dark vision though as an elf?
You
Oh,
do.
we do.
But it's also the ocean, which is dark.
But I'm a creature of the
Extra
ocean.
dark.
Yeah, you have dark vision, so you can see the normal dark vision. I wasn't sure if Polly, do you have dark vision?
I'm pretty
Hold-
sure I do.
Hold my hand, Polly.
Just want to see if you guys get, you know,
Uh,
how good your vision is down
Yes, I do have dark vision.
there. Okay, so y'all are all good. No one's going in blind. So you will see as you descend. Thankfully, the harpies weren't over on this side, so a bunch of silt hasn't been kicked up or anything. There's a bunch of debris. Looks like some broken barrels and crates that once held food and fresh water litter the ground. There is a 25-foot marble statue of Saint Cuthbert, laid horizontally and attached to the floor with rusty chains.
How are we supposed to get that?
I was gonna say, wow.
We got to get
Um,
that out of there. We got to take that to the temple. I'm sure they'll like that.
They'd be really happy with us if we did. I almost wonder if we could
Big
like
statue.
hoist it up with some ropes or something.
Well, look, we'll just keep sending in sailors. We'll get it done.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take.
You're guessing that based on this, and the religion checks that was made earlier, especially you, Polly, these were probably a missionary ship. They had a big statue with them. They were probably planning to stay somewhere for months or years in a port and set up a shrine or a small church wherever up to. You know, do what they do. Those Saint Cuthbert.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
Statue
I'll just
weighs 1,500 pounds.
Wow.
Shit. Okay.
I mean,
If we can get the ram out, we can get the statue out, so
Yeah, water would
Listen.
help with that.
I'm saying we got to
make it a little lighter.
Oh,
We're gonna be Saint Cuthbert's like chosens.
you also
That's what
have
we're gonna
detect
be.
magic up, Polly.
I do.
There is an aura of enchantment and necromancy radiating from the statue.
Necromancy.
That's interesting.
Hmm?
You said what in necromancy? Enchantment?
Enchantment and
Enchantment.
necromancy.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm underwater and holding my breath, so I can't speak right now, but
Yeah, but you notice that the
Okay.
statue is enchanted, and you're not sure what it does, but it's enchanted.
okay.
That
Cool.
checking the thing. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what's in this room. Just a big ass statue. There's some other rooms, and it looks like a small cave, underwater cave that leads off from this.
Oh
okay.
no.
But there's a door here.
Yes, sorry.
An underwater
Okay.
cave we have to explore also? That's not good.
I'm just saying it's there.
It's fine. We'll be okay. Totally.
I'll
Go to
head
the
to this.
Front.
Yeah, this one.
The ship. Or you go to the front of the ship.
You got our
And-
tokens down
I can't actually grab my token.
there? Oh.
About that.
Yeah,
let me
I
see.
can't grab your token either.
No, you're good.
Probably just a... Yep.
No worries.
Blah, 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 blah. Underwater sounds.
Should be good now.
Oh, there you guys are. Okay.
Yeah, I
There.
can grab it.
Yeah, I had to scroll down too. I was like, where is it?
All right. In this next area, there is an oak altar painted with the faded image of St. Cuthbert standing at the west end of the room. 4 rotting benches. Well, not quite rotting. Very waterlogged. They seem to have been made out of cheap wood, so they're kind of falling apart already. Benches attached to the floor. And since you've got Detect Magic up, there's an aura of divination magic radiating from the altar.
Oh. I'll go check that out, I guess.
Sure. Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
With advantage of 12.
Advantage a 12. Alright then. For investigation, you find a hidden lid
Oh,
in the altar, allows it to open.
yeah, I'll pop that up.
You do. Would you happen to be wearing a holy symbol of St. Cuthbert?
I do have the holy symbol of St. Cuthbert
Are
that
you
was
wearing
found. It's in my bag of holding.
it? And
Nope.
surprise. Here, I'm on the wrong layer. Might help if I'm on the right layer.
Alright.
Surprise! A
Shut
iron
the
cobra is
fuck up.
gonna try to bite you.
Yeah.
An iron cobra.
Sounds like
Yes.
a new rock band, Iron Cobra.
An iron cobra. It's got images of. It's a construct. It appears to be
Mhm.
a mechanism that was built, a construct that was built to protect
I was
something
gonna
in
say
this
it's
altar.
a guardian.
I bet
It's
they're
a guardian.
finding so much treasure down there right now.
Camera flashes over, bubbles everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna take it off.
I don't think so, Morgor.
What? Why wouldn't you think so?
It might be a religious ship. There may not be much there.
Yes, a treasure religious ship
All right, it's gonna try to bite you. Ow.
Yep.
with a whole lot of
17.
That'll
How
help.
many-
golden religious artifact.
How many rich priests do you know?
All right, I need you to roll me a d3 to see which random condition you get.
Yes, I mean,
Oh, also make me a DC 13 Constitution.
So con
Prosperity
save.
Just con save first, and then we can roll a d.
Shit. Con save is 8.
Beautiful. You roll a d6, and we can.
A D6.
Yeah.
1.
Poison damage. You're gonna take 3d8 poison damage.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
8. That's really lucky for you.
Is this something that can help attack and like protect
It-
her? Because
it
surely
gets
I'd see this.
You do. It gets a surprise because she didn't see
Yeah.
the trap was
Okay.
there. So this is its surprise.
Polly has really bad luck with boxes
Yeah.
being
you
trapped.
Just
You know, there's so many campaigns where they're like, we're not gonna have trapped boxes, and then Ghosts of Saltmarsh is like, we're gonna trap all the boxes.
Everything.
you're like free run with the mimic chests, you know, and it's
Yeah.
just it could be a tome or it could be a mimic.
And so
Does your
with
party
that,
have a rogue? Well, you're screwed.
with that, I would like you Ty, Polly, and Oceanus. I'll roll Oceanus to roll initiative.
Oceanus. My boy Oceanus, get him.
Oceanus
no.
best.
Like
Roll
this.
12.
Well, he got a
Rolled a 1.
5.
For a
Beautiful.
total of 3.
3.
Oh, this is about to hurt.
Oceanus 5. What'd you get, Ty?
Not gonna be fun.
Go back.
Oh.
12. I keep rolling.
Man,
12
they've been
today.
down
That's
there
like
for
my
like
third-
hours now.
I
What's
hate
going
snakes.
on?
It's been like 10 minutes.
I'm getting
Snakes are
bored
the
already.
freaking worst.
They
What, it had
sure
to be
are.
snakes.
Cobra Cuthbert. There you go. He got, let's see, what does this Cobra get on it? 15. He gets to go first. Iron Cobra of St. Cuthbert. He's gonna try to bite again. Yes, that's his one attack. He's a one-trick cobra, one can say. But I don't think a 9 will hit you.
I bite.
No.
So he goes to coils up. You can almost hear the ticking of the clockwork mechanism right of him underwater, because sounds travel weirdly underwater.
I was gonna say, I actually kind of don't want to destroy him because he sounds really cool.
Cobra in the box.
But now it's Ty's turn. Ty, you see this clockwork cobra trying to bite Polly.
Defend, protect. So I'm gonna go and try to poke it. Ha! 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Close the gap a little bit. Sorry. Whoop. Damage rolling.
Is your weapon magical?
Non-magical.
Cool, thanks.
11 damage.
You're hurting the treasure.
The treasure was the friendship and the adventure the entire time.
Polly, why don't you go? I'm just gonna have Oceanus roll his attack at the same time because it's pretty simple.
Okay. I can't cast any spells because I'm underwater and can't speak. So I will make an attack with my magical +1 dagger.
Trident it. Fucks it up. Oh, good job.
You guys are gonna see, instead of blood in the water, you're gonna see oil in the water.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits with your dagger.
And
Is
it
this the +1 dagger?
The
you
magical +1.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be 5 damage.
5 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, let me.
I just read a
And
thing on this sheet.
I do.
Good.
I do have 2 weapon fighting, so with my
Please do.
offhand,
Yeah.
I will make another dagger
You can
attack.
always make an offhand attack as long as both weapons are light.
Yes.
And I will say, Ty, now that I've read a thing, I'm not gonna take away the damage that you dealt, but you don't
can
think your
reduce it.
damage is gonna your non-magical weapon is going to do anything.
At all? Oh.
Iron
18 to
Cobra.
Hit.
18 to hit.
Well, I can fix
Or-
that.
2 damage.
For 2 damage. Is this a magical weapon or adamantine?
I can't make 2 attacks with,
With
the
the same
same
dagger.
hand, so
Oh.
it would be non-magical.
Ting! You hit it, and it should do damage, but this is an Iron Cobra of St. Cuthbert. It has, as you realize, it probably has a lot of magical resistance, as it is guarding something here.
Makes sense. Okay.
It almost like it has a shit ton of immunities. What I thought was resistances. Turns out it says immunities next to it. And I was like, wow, that's different. Okay, cool. So,
Love that for us.
yeah, it's gonna try to bite Ty, because Ty connected with a
I can try.
24.
Ow, okay, it succeeded.
Can you make me a
ow.
Constitution saving throw, please?
Good grief.
Like, is it obvious
Oh, crap.
the Viper is a St. Cuthbert Viper? Like,
Yeah,
does
it's
he have
got
a
little-
symbol on his
It
forehead?
does
or
have a little
something?
symbol on it. It's like, because on the Cobra neck that opens up, it's like just St. Cuthbert, like stained glass window scenes. Just
Oh,
painted onto
wow.
it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Fancy Iron Cobra. And like that,
That's-
like down his like little snaky body, it's just little St. Cuthbert symbols. Yeah.
Sounds very valuable.
I'm sure it is.
If you can capture it.
What'd you get on that con save, Ty?
5.
Roll me a d6.
Okay. This is how I die. A 5.
Oh.
5. That is going to be paralysis. You are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. As its venom seeps into your veins.
And he
Uh-oh.
just freezes like like
Yeah, and you're underwater, so it's like, boop, and you just kind of drift a little bit. Gothos and Morgor, you guys can make me perception checks. Of this basically right now, because that'll be the end of the round.
Alright, perception.
Is this
Polly?
considered a beast? Or no, it's not.
It is a
Construct.
construct.
Okay. Let's check my
7.
spells.
Gothos, they're fine. Morgor, they might be finding something down there.
Um.
See some bubbles, like, come up.
I think it's possible they could be in distress right now.
A little bit of oil comes out.
Yeah, a little,
Why-
just a hair, just a sliver of oil.
Why would you say that?
Well,
Are in a different room, so it is a little difficult to tell. There's some bubbles, like a hair, like a slight sheet of oil in the water. Wasn't there? I
I'm
don't know.
not positive, but maybe we should check on them.
I cannot breathe underwater.
Well, I can't breathe underwater, but I can hold my breath.
Okay.
Hold your breath.
All right.
Oil.
Polly?
Well, here, hold my meat coat.
What? I thought I was going with you.
Wait, are you? Okay, so you can hold your breath too? Then fine. I just hand my meat coat to some random sailor. Hold
sure.
this.
Okay.
Oh my.
Hope there's no sharks around.
And then I hop in.
Hop in.
I
Wait, no.
follow
I
behind.
take a deep breath
Yes.
It's fine, yeah.
and hop in.
Love it. Polly.
Gothos is directly behind.
We'll have Gothos and Morgar, we'll just add you in at the bottom. After Polly. Polly, you get to go. This thing is paralyzed Ty with its venom. Seems its venom does different things.
Yeah.
Or it's got different venom modes. It's a construct, who knows? Maybe it's got like a
Who knows?
vial set that just goes through it, yeah.
Stitch through it, yeah. Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna hit it with my dagger.
With your dagger.
I'm assuming an 8 does not hit.
Oh, so close-ish. No, it does not hit. It would hiss, but you're underwater, so you just hear like the rattle, like a few
Hiss.
air bubbles go out.
Yeah.
Hiss mechanism.
That's my turn.
And Gothos and Morgor, you swim in and you
Before-
see. Yes.
Before entering, all right, I reach over to Gorthos and point at the statue and like give the face like, look at how much money we can get for that treasure, and then continue into the room.
Love it. And you see an iron cobra construct coiled up on this altar of St. Cuthbert. St. Cuthbert's iron cobra. You see Ty, paralyzed in whatever position he was in, drifting through the water. You see Polly and Oceana stabbing at it with weapons. What would you do?
Okay, I want to go.
Yeah?
And grapple it
Okay.
and try to keep it away from the other people trying to hurt it.
Give me an athletics check, please.
All of a
Alright.
sudden, your character develops an Australian accent. Crikey, look at this sword!
Gonna
I'm
try
gonna
to
wrestle him.
escape your 19
We see
with
the
a-
very valuable cobra in its natural
Oh!
environment.
Yeah.
It's a roll off. We roll again. We both got 19s.
This is the most
All right.
valuable cobra
Alright,
ever.
I'll roll again, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah, boom!
Oh, it's a struggle. They're evenly matched. Oh, but then the cobra, with its infallible mechanical self, pulls through and slithers out of Morgor's grip. It's very slippery underwater with all this oil. Those, what would you like to do?
I had sort of the same idea. So I will go over to it. I will rage beforehand, which
Right,
I imagine
yes.
means I literally just break through the deck above as a big big.
Yeah, if you want to,
roar.
sure. Just
So the deck above, and I want to, as a massive dwarf, I want to athletics it and see what happens.
go for it. Your
Okay.
advantage athletics. It will dex 5.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it just gives up. I see.
25.
It
25.
recognized the craftsman of a dwarf and goes, "Oh no, mechanical knowledge!" And it just freezes up a second. I think a cog gets stuck a little bit from just the sheer size of Gothos' grapplingness. That is also medium size, but now you're large.
Yeah.
So you have it grappled, Gothos.
I have it grappled. I will hold it here.
It is going to try
I
to
can't
bite.
say anything.
Yeah, it's gonna try to bite do.
Actually, when I grapple it from below, when I stand up, is my head out of the water now?
You would be, it was 10 feet below for the top
And
of
I'm a
for the bottom
15
of the
foot
deck.
tall.
No, because
No?
this
Okay.
this depth, it's 10 feet to the top where the ceiling would be, and then it's like
Mhm.
another 8 feet, 10 feet.
Okay.
It's ceiling height. So
Okay.
you're so close. If you jumped a little, like if I stand in the 5-foot section of a pool, I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I could jump a little and be fine.
Okay, fair. All right, so yeah,
You're not
I'm
at risk of
holding it.
drowning here. You would have to do a little kicky, bumpy.
Okay.
It's gonna try to bite you though, because it's not happy. It's being
Sure. It probably will bite me. I'm very easy to bite.
13.
Actually, not that easy to bite, I guess. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Does not bite you. Ty, you are now unparalyzed.
About time for Ty. Okay, he's gonna try to attack because this is
Mhm.
basically all I have with this trident, and I'm gonna try and if I hit, do a divine smite.
Oh
on him.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, I gotta expend a spell slot. It would be 9 damage with the normal weapon. However, I know you said it doesn't do anything, so I have to do expend a spell slot, deal
Yeah.
2d8 radiant damage. Okay, so let me roll
Excuse me.
2d8s. 1, 2. So this will just be the actual damage. Ooh, I rolled good. 15.
Nice. It looks
Cool.
bloodied.
No!
Oily.
Why'd
It looks
you damage
oily.
it? No!
You see the holy energy go through, and it like because it like short circuits a bit, and some oil.
I was gonna say the
Out.
holy energy heals it, you know?
Oh, that would be funny.
You're like, "Ah!"
Give me ideas for other things, but not this.
You
Not this.
scratched it.
Yeah, there's a big scratch on it now. Yep.
It'll buff out, it's fine.
It'll buff out. All right. That means it's Polly's turn now. Oceanus is gonna he realizes his trident isn't gonna do anything, and he didn't have magic, so he's just staying out of the way for this one, making sure nothing else gets involved in this. Look out.
I rolled a natural 1 for my attack, so
I will say it's grappled underwater, so yeah, you can have advantage.
thank you. Didn't help. I rolled another natural 1.
Boo!
Wow.
With 2 natural ones.
You're doing so great.
It's just you go real wide. It gets stuck in the wall a little bit, and you have to get it out.
Yeah,
Morgor.
last time I was underwater, I didn't have a great
Okay.
experience, so
No.
I'm a
Let's
little
see.
unhinged.
I want to attempt to find its like access
switch.
panel
Uh-huh.
and turn it off because I'm an
Mm-hmm.
artificer,
You are an artificer. Give me it'll be very difficult, Tinker's Tools check.
All right, here we go. Difficult. 16 doesn't sound very difficult.
Unfortunately, it was 16 isn't. You're looking. This thing, Morgor, this thing is so smooth. It is a well-oiled machine. It is well built. This panel, it's like one of those like not obvious panels. It's obviously really integrated somewhere. Like just looks seamless in the design.
Hidden in the design.
Yeah.
See.
With some time, you could
I'm-
probably find it.
A work of beauty.
It
I'm in
is
awe.
a work of beauty. Yeah.
I'm in awe. Yeah.
You can't seem to quite find it. You've narrowed down some locations. Yeah, but it's
Hold it still, I would say, if I wasn't underwater. I'm gonna mime it. Hold on. I would want to do a perform.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
He's saying
What do you
strangle it,
What do you
Gothos.
what do you get out of that, Gothos?
I nod
Okay.
and I pull it apart.
No!
Give me
Fuck
Athletics.
athletics. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult because this thing is solid
Okay.
iron.
I get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the first roll was a 23. Okay, 23.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. 1d4. 3.
3. You hear some unpleasant mechanical creaking and groaning, Morgor.
Okay.
No! No! That's not what I meant.
Gothos nods because he didn't do a very good job of pulling it apart.
No!
Very difficult to pull apart. It's a slippery little thing. And speaking of slippery little thing, it's gonna try to bite Gothos again because you're trying to pull it apart and it doesn't like that.
That's fair.
13 again does not bite you.
That does not bite me.
Hi, you're up again. This thing.
You grip it right behind its head. It's real hard to
It's
bite.
real
back
hard to
at,
bite.
You know,
now it does have that 360 like twist swivel action.
Yeah, but you're still holding it, and it's just
Yeah.
spinning around.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult. Yeah.
So I had a question on that. So if I use my net on it, you can't really do like a double grapple effect to restrain it anymore or anything. It doesn't
No.
really do anything.
You might restrain Gothos a little bit.
I mean,
Or you might be able to bag it up, but then it's still in a net and it's still trying to escape. You could transfer the grapple to the net, basically. It would probably be an easier grapple to escape based on the net's DC.
Yeah.
I guess
That's DC is
just
not
gotta-
going to be anywhere near.
Just gotta kill it. Yeah.
No, we don't just gotta kill it.
What?
We just gotta wait.
I can wait if you want.
No,
so
go ahead.
let me
No,
ask
no,
you.
no,
It's
no,
like
no,
true. It's
no.
like, yeah. Do you want it?
Morgo wants to try again, but you guys do you. Sorry.
It is immune to non-magical damage. It might not kill it.
Well, I have one spell slot left that I'm trying not to burn just in case.
Yeah, I mean, we might need that later.
Oh boy.
What would you like to do, Ty?
There's so many more rooms on this ship.
There is so many more rooms on the ship, like 3. 4. There's 4. 4 more rooms on the ship.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
guidance because I'll just be helpful. I'll
Are
guidance.
you gonna guidance Morgor?
I'll guidance Morgor.
Yay! I'll find the door.
Yeah, Morgor guidance. Here you go. Wabam.
Holly,
Get
You're up.
that D4.
Would you like to stab it? It did bite you.
I would.
No!
Might really hurt.
Don't hurt it!
Natural 20 for a 24.
Ooh, that definitely hits it. How much damage?
9 magical damage.
It is still wriggling. It's wriggling a little more gently now, but it's still
No,
slithering.
it's gonna be fine, okay? It can
That's
be
all for
repaired,
me.
Alright?
You think if it was to take another hit like that from Polly again, it'd be done for.
No!
Yeah.
Morgor,
Don't do
you are
it.
up.
Morgor, you got this.
I'm gonna try again. Here we go.
Okay.
Click, click. And then... one of these.
But since
21.
you've gotten above a 20, you're able to locate its access panel. It is
Oh.
right on the back of the head. It was spinning around real fast in 360, but it's slowed down now. This Polly's last hit.
There it is.
So you're able to get on the head and open it up. It's right on the back.
On
See?
off. Click.
It's not quite an on-off, but you're able to figure out that if you detach one wire, you'll be able to reattach it later. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. It's pretty complicated, but you'll be able to figure it out with some time. But you're able to, and it goes limp, slinky.
Alright. It's fine.
So does it stop wiggling? We're not getting
It's
attacked
done.
anymore?
It's done wiggling. It done gave it. It's turned off. It is deactivated at 7 hit
Climb
points.
through the hole in the top of the ship.
Yeah,
down.
you just pop up. Whoop.
Okay, Ty is going to angrily
Breathing.
grab that thing.
Whoa!
Gotho still has it. He still has it.
Oh, you
Whoa,
still
whoa,
have it?
whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, Gotho still has it, and he's walking out. Since it stopped moving, he figured he's
Yeah.
dead, so he's taking it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ty was gonna pull it out of there too. It's like
Yeah.
he doesn't want it coming back.
He doesn't
Yeah,
want
he's
it
gonna-
coming
he's gonna-
back.
He's going to climb on top of the ship, and then he'll shrink back down to his normal size and go back on land.
Cool. Yeah, we had the same thought. Get it out of there.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna
Don't
Go
let
back
it
to the
bite any more
altar.
people.
It's
Okay,
not gonna.
Ty-
It's not gonna bite anybody.
Ty will
alright?
concernedly check over everybody, make sure everybody's not hurt too bad.
Oceanus
So,
just gives a thumbs up.
okay. Ty starts pointing. Like, do we need to go back?
Well, I'm probably running out of air. So
Actually,
I'm gonna-
I have a. Oh, it's only beast. Never mind.
Speak with
I can talk-
construct.
Well, yeah, I was thinking I could speak with everybody because it says, I thought it was any creature with a swim speed, i.e., us. But no, it's any beast.
Beasts.
So
You talk to the fishies though,
Good talk to
I'm
the
gonna-
fishes.
of which
Go back
there's
to the altar.
surprisingly 0. There's like fishes in Old Shipwreck.
Probably because that metal cobra of death.
Was in like a closed compartment. Yes,
maybe
you
they
go to
just
that
respect.
altar. Maybe that's definitely it. Yep, no other reason.
Yep.
Holly.
No super predators around.
You look in this altar. You see the inner compartment holds a the inside of the lid is mirrored. And it holds a carved indentation of a holy symbol of Saint Cuthbert. And yeah, it's got the indentation of a holy symbol, and you sense that divination magic emanating from it a bit more strongly.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding and pull out that holy symbol.
Pull out the holy symbol, put it in, and it pops up a little bit like a secret hidden inside the hidden compartment.
Wait.
Is that treasure? I can't see.
Inside.
Wait.
That secret compartment, you see a dagger.
A face hugger. Oh. Aliens
This
face
dagger.
hugger.
Oh.
It's like a curved dagger, a little bit, and the hilt is a hand, like an arm, like from the elbow down, holding an eye. That's like the hilt of the dagger.
Boy. That's not evil.
Okay.
And
I
you get an
will-
aura of necromancy emanating from it. It seemed to be, and you notice that the secret compartment it was in, it was lead lined.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Eyes supposed to be like, put it back in. Put it back in.
I'll grab it and I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Morgor,
Oh,
if
would
it
that-
would fit the description that you were given of the dagger.
Well, it's good that she has it.
Would the bag of holding suppress that aura?
Yeah, because it's in a
It
different
would,
plane.
right?
That plane.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Hopefully.
should, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like necromantic auras leaking out of it. You know.
You notice as well with the dagger pulled out, the divination magic is a little stronger. You notice it's coming from the mirrored lid of the altar.
Oh. Can I spend a little bit of time with that and see if I can? Is it like a mirror of divining
Give
or
me-
scrying?
Give me an Arcana check
Oh, Yeah.
or religion. I'll allow either here.
I'll
Stare deeply into
go with
the mirror.
Arcana.
Okay.
19.
19. You get the feeling that this is a. You can touch the mirrored lid. It's a mirror of scrying, and you can cast the scrying spell with the altar once every 24 hours.
Hmm. Do I feel like if I take the mirror off, is it the altar that's enchanted or is it the mirror that's enchanted?
It appears to be the mirror on the altar, but you think there's some, like, the magic source is coming from the altar, infusing
Okay.
the magic item that is the mirror. Divinely
Okay.
powered, one could
Is
say.
this like a mobile altar? Like, can it be like lifted up and moved,
It
or is
could
it
be.
like?
It could be moved. It's not super tiny, but it's not huge either.
Or loot this ship.
It's
Okay.
probably about like the size of a desk.
Oh, okay, not awful.
No, it's. I mean,
I'll
it's
just-
their impromptu traveling altar while they're
Yeah,
setting up stuff.
We brought
I'll just kind
sailors
of
for a
like
reason.
yeah, I'll just like tap it to be like marked for removal.
Gotcha. Yep. Find that. And the dagger. That's what's in this room.
Cool. And then I guess we move on. Ty, do you want to lead where we go next?
Sure, I'll lead where we go next. So, swimming. Weep.
Yep.
Weep. He'll kind of look back, make sure everything's good, and then he's going to try and push this door open on the south side here.
You push this door open on the south side, and
Trident at the ready.
I
You
will,
see.
like, before the door opens,
Yeah.
I would like to specify I do have the holy symbol of Saint Cuthbert in my hand.
that
You're like
is-
holding it in front of you. Like,
Just-
Away, zombie!
yeah.
And you see, a giant crab.
Oh,
I don't think he's gonna care.
I can
Yeah.
talk to this thingy, Megumi.
You
he
see,
can communicate
when you
simple
open the door,
ideas.
the crab scuttles underneath broken pieces of furniture. It's not hidden. It thinks it's hidden.
Okay,
Not hidden.
he sends a basic communication symbol, which is just friend.
Friend.
It says you can communicate simple ideas. I don't know if that could be. It says if it can understand your words, but you cannot understand it in return.
You say friend, and you hear, in common but underwater, friend.
Oh, I'll send
friend.
back to it like you speak common.
Oh yes, I do, Polly. You hear this as well. Hello, friends.
Oh, my heart.
My name is
Um,
Barnacle
it's a-
Bess.
Chris Crab.
What did you say? You cut
My
in and out
name
of your
is-
microphone.
Barnacle Bess.
What?
My name is Barnacle Bess.
Barnacle
Barnacle
Bess.
Bess.
Barnacle Bess.
It is so nice to meet you.
Oh. I don't
And
know
he
if I
like
could
scuttles
do...
back out from the furniture a little bit.
Well, I can't. Okay, so it speaks common, but we can't really talk underwater. So...
You can as a sea elf.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
like you
thought I
talk
couldn't
underwater
talk.
normally.
You breathe.
You don't
water.
hold your
You
breath,
can-
Well, I
breathe.
could breathe it,
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't think it'd vibrate the vocal cords.
How do you think
so-
sea elves talk underwater?
Through puppets.
Puppets.
Might be
Yeah.
part
They
of
do
her
the-
language.
They do the elven hand language.
You
like
do
the
have
drow do. It's
some
fine.
signs, yeah, but you I mean, sound travels underwater. You've got your own language.
We do clicks like whales. All right, he'll talk to this friendly little crab. Why are you here? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've been here for a while. I've been traveling along with the marshal.
The marshal?
Yes. It's a ship you're on. Well, the shipwreck.
Are you oh gosh, that brings up a lot of thoughts and questions.
Captain
And we-
Crab.
We know the name of the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw
They
it on
told-
the outside.
Okay.
Yeah. You know the ship sank, right?
Oh, yes. It was a terrible accident. Yes. Oh, I was good friends with Clergal, the cleric, follower of Saint
Clerical the
Cuthbert.
cleric.
Clergal, I wish I was making this up.
Clerical the cleric.
Oh,
Well, say-
Technically bard cleric, but follower
What?
of Saint
Well, what-
Cuthbert.
you're the only survivor we found. What happened?
He awakened me.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no.
oh, that's how you can understand me.
I've not been awakened very long, so I don't know a whole lot, but I do know a few hymns. I know the tenets of Saint Cuthbert.
Yes. All right.
I see you carry the holy symbol of Saint Cuthbert, and
He can
and
join us.
Scrabbles up to Polly, and she's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
"Praise be!" And she starts like humming a little hymn, and like just scuttling around you.
Cute little crab.
Yep. The crab.
just, like,
yep.
Because I can't talk, just give her a thumbs up.
Oh, wonderful!
And, like, gesture
yes, don't
for
try
her
to
follow.
breathe underwater. A follower of Saint Cuthbert. That's how they're
Look, we-
drowned.
Well, you're the only survivor we found yet. We have
Yes.
friends up above on a ship. We'll take you to them.
Oh, that's fine.
We'd like to keep searching the ship a little bit more, if that's
Oh,
okay.
that's fine. Just watch out for the ghosts.
Ghosts.
Well, you know, of the people who died here. The clerics of Saint Cuthbert.
And he glances towards Polly and the St. Cuthbert symbol. And he's like, we've keep that close. Look, would you like to wait here until we come back to get you, or do you want to go up to where our friends are?
Oh no, I'd like to stay with your religious one here.
Are you worried about the ghosts?
Oh no, they're pretty friendly to me.
Oh, we have a good luck token. Okay. All right. Ty does
They
a
have
quick
been
glance.
getting angrier lately, though.
Ty does a quick glance around the room. Is there anything in there besides this crab?
Some broken furniture. No, this seems to be the passenger quarters. So like, there's like some broken beds. Stuff.
Okay. All right. Ah, excuse me. All right. Well, come on. He's gonna check the next door then.
How? So when you say giant crab, how big? Like?
Oh, let's see here. Bess.
Like-
Barnacle Bess.
Can Barnacle Bess chill on my shoulder?
She's a medium-sized
Oh,
creature.
that'd be pretty cool.
Never
So,
mind.
I mean, could feed the whole party.
I was gonna say,
Not
well,
eating an awakened creature.
It'll be
Follow Polly around, because Polly's the one holding the St. Cuthbert's symbol. And you are going to go into that room across the way. Oh, inside this room
Ooh.
across the way,
I'm seeing barrels that can be filled with liquids.
yes, that is some cargo. You can see that there are. Oh gosh, yeah. You see, there's some watertight containers. 15 watertight.
Bring them up.
gonna say alrighty then. So he'll remember that for later. We should
Or
probably
for
move on.
extraction.
We'll bring them out later. Yeah. Let's keep going. Okay. Door
Is there
up
any
here.
like as I glance in here, is there any writing on any of the crates? Any indication of what they
Oh.
are?
That would, yes, you can look, and on one of them, there is a paper slip attached to it, which is very faded, but you can just make out St. Cuthbert and Common Sense, which is a short book used to explain the tenets of the deity's faith to non-believers.
Okay. I'll follow Ty.
Okay, books.
Waterlogged. Wait, no, they're tight. Watertight.
They're watertight.
We're good. We're good.
Firewood.
They had the priorities right. You open up this door, and it looks like this was more food stores. A lot of rotting fruits and vegetables. Hardtack. A lot of very soggy hardtack.
Yum. My favorite. We'll keep going around then. Or is it? Is this a divider wall, or is it?
It's a divider wall.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Whoop. Down
Go
here
into
then.
this one, and you open it up, and it's the brig. The brig. You see that there are
A giant rock
skeletons.
protruding into it.
Yeah, it's the harpy rock. You're guessing, based on the fact that they're all against the back wall and they all drowned, that maybe they got got by the harpies and all drowned.
Oopsie.
Okay, time to back out of here. Gonna have some angry, prisoners.
And I'm sorry, I missed it. What's in the other room? Just more watertight.
More rotten food,
Waterlogged rotten
Waterlogged,
food.
hardtack and stuff. But you get another see another symbol of St. Cuthbert on the inside of one of the skeleton's robes. It's kind of floated out. Seems to be the nicest dressed skeleton by the high priest. Another
I
St.
see.
Cuthbert symbol there.
Oh, do we need to ask anything of our crabby friend to identify people, or are we just good heading up? What do you think, Polly?
I can't talk right now, so it's just,
Yeah, I
just
know.
kind of. She'll like
Probably
gesture.
doesn't help to identify. Be
Yeah,
bad
she'll
for
probably
the crab.
she'll probably gesture to the holy symbol, like maybe we take that. But
Yeah. Yeah, like a dog tag. I'd identify
Yeah.
and mark like this is all that's left. Yeah. Okay, he'll
Yeah.
do that. Very reverently.
As you're doing that, you just hear Barnacle Bess singing like, "Joy to the world, as St. Cuthbert's come." And it's just little hymns.
It's very cute, but also kind of creepy. Not gonna lie.
When a bard cleric named Clergal awakens a crab and names her Barnacle Bess, teaches her songs. This is what you get.
Mhm.
Dancing crabs.
Once Ty retrieves that, I think Polly's gonna head over to this crack in the wall.
Yeah, it's a sea cave.
Oh.
Over here. So yeah, that's a big old sea cave.
I'm gonna go check out the sea cave.
Lovely. It seems about 10 feet high and is covered in phosphorescent algae, which fills the cave with a dim green light. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
Hmm?
Polly's not very perceptive. Oh, but that's a 17.
You see a couple ghosts
Mm-hmm.
chilling in the cave. In
Okay.
fact, oop.
Ghosts just chilling in the cave, huh?
Yep. Ghosts, but I see them. See some two lady ghosts dressed up like St. Cuthbert's missionaries.
Mm-hmm. Have they noticed me?
It's a great question. Let me see. Ghosts, 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 ghosts. Ghosts, 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 ghosts. I rolled earlier for them and they were... they did not see you. It's because ghosts aren't very wise. No, they've not noticed you. It
Okay,
whispered
I'm gonna-
that, but it's a 5. They rolled 5.
5. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully back out. Get away.
Give it away now.
And like gesture for Ty and Oceanus to go up.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
emerge and go through some more gore. In another minutes,
And-
and you see them emerge.
Don't hurt the crab!
We got ghosts.
Ghosts.
Yeah, there's ghosts in a cave down here. Also, we have a new crab friend.
Hark,
This
St. Cuthbert's herald sing!
Barnacle Bess.
The crab
Um,
pops up, starts singing.
Did
Yes!
that? Wait,
Singing crab. Giant.
I just look over at Gorthos and see if he's seeing what I'm seeing.
He just nods. How does the
Singing
crab sing?
It's an awakened being. It was
Oh,
actually
hello.
here when the ship wrecked.
Are you friends too?
Yes, we're friends.
Oh,
Are you treasure?
Delightful. No, my name is Barnacle Bess.
She's coming with us. We're gonna
Sounds
take
like
her.
a treasure to me.
We're gonna take her to her initial destination. I'm sure at some
Well,
point.
We'll take her back to town
Yeah.
where there's a temple to
I've
Saint
never been
Cuthbert,
to town.
and you can stay with the priests at the Temple of Saint Cuthbert.
Oh, lovely.
Just picture her like
Oh,
annoying the hell
Fucking
out of him.
cat.
They eventually end up like going insane, and then, like 1 month later they're having a crab boil.
Well,
Sorry, that's horrible.
we'll
but
see.
It's funny.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we found
Okay.
there's supplies down below too, Morgul. We found 2 storage rooms down there with crates. We'll probably need some help getting all that up. It's quite a bit.
All right.
Um,
What else did you find?
ghosts, obviously the large statue, some skeletons. Nothing really crazy.
We did find an altar that I would like to take. It has a very interesting mirror attached to it.
I think if we could rescue the statues, well, if there's a way we could do this, I'm sure they'd be very appreciative of the altar and the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Um,
How loud are they saying ghosts? right now. Not enough for the sailors around to hear.
It's a good question.
That's
Let
a
me
good
make
question,
a perception check for the sailors.
I do have a question. Did
Morgor.
Morgor tell us we're looking for this dagger?
I think he did.
I think I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he
Okay.
did. He was like, I
Yeah.
got this map. All I have to do is bring back Tracker. We can keep whatever other treasure, because that's how you were pitching it. Like, we can keep
Yeah.
everything else.
We get to keep all the treasure. We just gotta give it this dagger.
I did find the item that your friend was looking for.
Perfect.
I don't recommend touching it.
That happened when you.
No, but
Don't
I feel
worry,
like
it's-
if I touch it for a long amount of time,
It's only partially.
it
evil,
might
it's
not be
fine.
good.
maybe don't attune to it, but yeah,
Right.
it's fine.
What if the crab's attuned to it?
Crab didn't have thumbs, and therefore could not get into.
I mean, look, I've seen a crab hold a knife.
Hold a
That's what
knife,
I'm
but not
thinking, It's like,
open a secret compartment. Put a St. Cuthbert's Holy symbol in there. Open a second secret compartment.
No.
You know,
No, I haven't seen that.
a little complicated without thumbs and height.
if only
True.
crabs, if only awakened crabs had thumbs.
Probably a good thing they don't.
Yeah.
All right. So first off, what we're gonna have to do is deal with these ghosts, so we can get the sailors to go get the stuff. Because it's not to go in with the ghosts there, right?
I mean, they're in a cave.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we might draw their attention. We have to be very careful.
All right.
They
Maybe we
have
just
her
go talk with the
roll above
ghosts
a
and
6.
say, "Hey, we're gonna be doing some construction outside. If you hear anything, just
Don't worry about it. It's
Don't worry
fine.
about
they do seem to be priestesses of Saint Cuthbert. So if we maybe pitch it as we're bringing this back to the Temple of Saint Cuthbert,
We could try that. Maybe we should
Which
bring our.
which we
bring our
are
crabby
doing.
friend. We
It's
are.
not wrong.
I mean, as long as it's profitable."
Right.
Right.
Well,
I'm all
I
for
can't-
trying this talk, but if things go sour, we may need help.
I can't speak underwater, so Ty, this will be up to you.
I got it.
I can assist with the holy
The
symbol,
singing-
and I
maybe
will
the
come with
singing
you.
crab could help.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I was
crab.
gonna say we need to bring
Saint
Bess.
Cuthbert, oh Saint Cuthbert, how holy are your virtues?
Bess, right?
Oh yes, Barnacle Bess here.
How would you like to come down with us and tell the ghosts that we'd like to reclaim this altar and bring it to the chapel
Oh,
at your
I could
destination?
help with that. Yes.
We don't know if they'd understand, but maybe you would help keep them calm if they recognize
Well,
the familiar.
I am a crab, but I'll
Nice.
do what I'll sing a hymn of support.
Okay.
Barred
That's
crab.
me laughing.
Like,
Uh,
I mean, that's fine. Okay.
all right, if you
All right.
see, if you
I
be
find it
prepared to help
inspiring.
us, be prepared to help us. Let's try this.
The three of us go
course.
down then.
Yep.
Hmm?
Well, hello, ghosties.
Heads
I'm sure
tilted.
that's what they're
Are
referring
you
to be
wearing
called
Saint
ghosts.
Cuthbert's holy symbols?
I would have given Ty the second. So I have
Okay.
one in my hand. I would
Okay.
have given Ty the second.
All right,
one.
he'd be holding out in front of him and come around the corner, and it'd be.
Are you holding it out like away vampires, or you just have? Well, you are a paladin, so you might want to put it on this. You're holding it
Yeah,
out.
no,
That makes sense.
holding it like, hello.
You see them whip supernaturally fast towards you, and then pause as
Ugh.
they see the holy symbols.
Hi. Hi. We found the wreck here, and we would like to bring the statue and the altar to their resting place that they belong at. In what was the name of the city? I drew a blank.
Probably Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh. In Saltmarsh.
At the Temple of
At
Saint
the
Cuthbert.
Temple of Saint Cuthbert.
In Saltmarsh.
Would you be opposed to us doing that?
Oh, little town of Saltmarsh. And I would like you to give me a persuasion check And I'll give you advantage for having the holy symbols and Bess.
And singing Bess.
And Bess, the Barnacle Bess.
They don't get bardic inspiration?
Well, Bess hasn't taken any levels in Bard yet. She's
yet.
freshly
Okay.
awakened.
Not yet.
I see.
She's a very new.
I mean, she tricked
creature.
me. Okay,
Okay,
I was surprised. She should definitely take some bardic.
She mostly knows hymns of St. Cuthbert and friends. Yeah.
Imagine though if she learned more songs. Oh man.
Oh, she
All right,
gonna.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. You see, Ghost nod. And then you hear in a very
Yeah.
hoarse voice, as if you swear to return property of St. Cuthbert to the church. That would be excellent. I'm sure our brothers and sisters would appreciate it.
I swear on my deity, Deep Sashelas, that we will return it.
For money.
God. Just
For
be
money.
wary, for a terrible artifact lies inside the holy altar.
Terrible artifact?
Yes.
What?
How terrible?
Item of evil.
What?
Yes.
What? Can you tell me why it was on the ship?
I'm afraid I was not the high priest, and I do not know the details of the mission.
I don't have to speak with Dad. Ah!
But I do know that we were to seal it away someplace.
We will try and get it back and seal it away.
Thank you.
Morgor. No.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Morgan
Ghost
doesn't really
bless
care
him.
either way. You know, he's like, I don't really care to pay this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the ghost blessing, I'd say we'd probably come back, let
Get to
everybody know
work.
we're good to go, and
Mhm.
like construction hats and vests on. Let's do
Okay.
this.
I need one of you to roll me a D100 to see how smoothly things go. How long does removal take?
I'll roll.
All right, can I get advantage for managing?
I'll give a bonus. Well, I don't know. Morgor managing.
I was gonna say, is that a positive?
Should that
or
be a negative?
Yeah,
No,
I was wondering, I'm like,
Do you want to roll it, Polly? Is that
Yeah,
right?
sure, I'll roll. I'm fine with whatever.
I like the Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu. Okay.
Roll low.
How about an 18?
18 is good. So
Pretty
if you
low.
hadn't rolled beneath a certain number, that number being 20, you were not going to be able to get both the statue and the ram ship due to logistics and carrying 3,000 pounds worth of stuff,
Hey.
basically.
We're good.
But
It's good shit.
you've hired surprisingly competent crew on this little jaunt you guys have taken, and you're able to rearrange some stuff on your ship.
and
and
none
get-
of them died.
And none of them died. And you are able to rearrange things and get both. You're going to be a little slower getting back because of the way you're sitting a little lower in the water. You're going to want to be very careful to avoid storms on the way back, but you're able to get both things on the ship.
Sweet.
Right.
A new ram
And then we get
statue. And the altar.
Do we also and the altar? Okay.
And you're able to get
And
the 15
then-
crates as well. You're able to get everything.
Yeah, the crates, everything. Okay,
The
sweet.
books.
It's just
Oh.
books.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe they'll offer us something for it.
With
I was
each
gonna say we
new
could look and
thing
see.
pulled out of the water, Barnacle Bess sings a hymn of joy.
This is the most motivational little crab ever. I love her. Can we keep her, guys? Can we?
No.
No.
Ah,
Like the
She belongs
No.
with Saint
No.
Cuthbert.
Yeah. Yeah.
ah.
Maybe the priest will be like, take her.
No, we go out and then we come back again and they're like, please take the crab.
Oh, come to Saint Cuthbert,
Yep.
all ye awful sinners.
every day, every hour. That's all
All
they're
you
gonna hear.
unbelievers. There we go. Yeah. The Barnacle Bess just sings some songs of joy every time a new thing is pulled up from the water.
Now I realize why there are no fish on the boat.
It's just her muffled singing from the little room all the time. Like, ah.
Between that and the harpies, whew. Yeah.
Wait a minute, were the harpies singing hymns when they sucked us in?
No, they were not. They were singing their harpy
okay.
songs. Thank
It's
you.
like, oh,
The
no.
Barnacle Bess did not influence the harpy. That would be some eldritch level, like, shenanigans of concern.
The harpies were
Yeah.
singing it.
Barnacle Bess is like the material plane incarnation of Cuthbert.
It's
and
his
Cuthbert.
avatar on this world.
Yep.
Hello!
Well,
Oh, man.
we haven't ate them yet.
I guess
So-
then we head back.
Yeah, you're able to head back.
The
Give
same
me,
mission accomplished.
just someone give me a d20 roll to see how the weather is on your way back.
Oh boy, we're gonna need
When
some
do
nice
you-
weather.
when do you guys do it?
I got it.
believe
I
in
got
you.
it. I got it. Here we go.
I believe in you.
11.
11.
11 sounds like moderate weather.
It is pretty moderate. There's a little light drizzle. There's like a couple sad clouds, but nothing bad. Just no storms. It doesn't make the seas rough. It's just enough to get the deck a little wet. And everyone's pretty good. You get back. It takes another full day to get back. It's another night on sea. So far, this would have been, I think, a 2-night voyage. And you're gonna get back. You would have gotten back midday, mid-morning, but you are a little heavy, so you get back late afternoon. The sun is setting
All right.
over
Perfect.
the horizon.
First things first, we head to the temple and get them to get the stuff off the boat.
Pull onto the dock, and you see a cloaked figure standing.
I'm going
Waiting
to
for you all.
dive off the boat.
Margot, you recognize this figure. The person who gave you the treasure map.
Oh no.
It's almost like she gave you a treasure map and then paid attention to what boat you left on.
What? Who does that?
Who does that?
Well, sorry, we didn't find anything.
Did you already dive off the boat, or is that what you were
Did you?
telling her?
Statue of St. Cuthbert, the ram from the front of the ship. It's all, but we didn't see a
Nope.
thing. Never
Didn't-
found it.
didn't-
Sorry.
Didn't find nothing. No.
So she sits there and she goes,
Uh-huh.
"Hello.
Oh, well,
Hi.
weird lady.
You find plenty of treasure, looks like.
Is
You're receiving a little low.
You talking to all of us on this, or just more?
Just mainly Morgar, but anyone still on the deck can clearly hear her. No, she's
Oh.
not hiding.
Yeah, we found a good bit. Hi.
Lovely.
No, mostly just, religious things. No real
Oh.
treasures,
Did you find the artifact I asked you to? Well, I know you
Yes.
found it.
We found a statue. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
No, the other artifact.
What other artifact?
Polly's like really confused.
Yeah,
Like
say
she didn't
what?
realize that we were lying to this person, but she'll be like, yes.
Are you holding up the dagger?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out, and because Polly doesn't like lying, so
Yeah. Oh yes, it's terribly dangerous. That
We were
thing.
going to keep that, and
Why?
because we were going to sell it for money.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It is kind of creepy looking.
It's like this dark aura oozing off of it.
Yeah. And I
You
will
swear the eyeball blinks, but you can never
Oh,
catch it in the
God.
act. But it's out of the corner of your eye. Yeah.
I'll hand it over to her. Like, I
Thank
don't want
you.
it.
I know that will not haunt us later.
Yes, thank you so much.
Lovely.
All the other things we've given this woman.
I
No
understand.
consequences for these actions.
I understand
None.
that the church members of St. Cuthbert consider it a problem, so I'll be removing it from this.
Yes, please.
Wow, that's
Okay,
so
so-
nice of you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
It's
Hope you got lots of money and other treasures.
we got
Oh,
lots of stuff.
the
Don't worry
singing
about
crab. I'll be going now.
it. Hey, but don't you want to meet him?
She
like
disappears in a puff of sulfur.
Too Disney for
Yeah.
me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As Bryce
isn't a
Dilmora
demon.
walks, she just swirls the cape and walks off the docks, and you see her pull out a cube, a strange-looking cube, and round a
Most-
corner, and she's gone.
In the most Disney-esque of departures ever.
I love seeing my characters come back.
And-
Especially when they're doing nefarious things.
I would
I hope
not
mine
call
is still
that
haunting yours.
nefarious. I would not call what she's doing right now nefarious at all. I think she's being very
She's
helpful.
removing a dangerous artifact from this plane. That's
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
so
so
good.
helpful.
So good.
I only see good things happening.
Totally.
So, and everyone seems unconvinced, except maybe Polly. So, Barnacle Bess sings as you approach, and otherwise the docks are pretty quiet because again it's about sunset. So, everyone else, like, pretty much either coming in, doing their ship's paperwork, or they've already brought in their. Because not a lot of people like fishing at night, or they'll fish overnight and come back in the morning.
Mm.
Not a lot of traffic right at this moment. And what do? Your crew it does need to be paid.
Let's
How
go
much
we gotta-
do we need to pay them?
You see, it was 2 full days.
I
You
have
had
money in
to
mind.
do 3 sailors at 1 silver piece a day, so 6 silver. Navigator, you had a navigator, 3 silver a day, so that's an extra 6, so 12 silver, and a tiller, so that'll be another 12, so 20,
24.
36 silver.
Okay, can I
That's not
give
too
them
bad.
that plus like a tile pay out of pocket for this because we're gonna
Mhm.
get
Oh.
reimbursed by what we sell, right?
We also picked up all that
Okay.
treasure, so
I
you
mean,
can
Yeah,
also
send
wanna
that.
do
I was
the
gonna.
Anything. All these are religious artifacts.
You could pay them in
It's
copper
nice.
pieces if you wanted to get rid of some of the copper.
Oh, that'd be hilarious! Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Now,
Here, have all
what
these
they'll think of
pennies.
you after that, if you pay them in pennies, is a different story. But you could pay
No.
them in copper.
We'll exchange it at the bank.
Okay, sure. So
Yeah, let's-
36 silver for 2 days
wanna-
worth of crew.
Do you want to pay it out of the group money?
Yeah, I'll just pay it out of what we got.
Okay, and
Sounds
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, they have been paid. That has been removed from our inventory.
And Joffrey the Unwashed and Royola, the navigator, both had pleasant times. None of them got ensorcelled by harpies, and you know.
They didn't.
They're like, oh, they're recovering religious artifacts of St. Cuthbert. That's pretty okay. They're not piracy, so you never know sometimes. So you know, they are willing to be rehired. And
can I give
Cool.
them a silver bonus, like
Yeah,
2 silver
certainly
each as a bonus?
including the regular crew or just the tiller navigator.
Well,
There's 5
everybody.
people total. Okay, so
Yeah,
that'd be 10
everybody.
silver.
I got it.
Give 'em a
It's
2.
going into mine.
So everyone you hired for this adventure would be more than happy to sail with you all again. You've got a
Yeah.
good reputation for your first little jaunt out.
We got
Nobody
someone
died.
killed.
I was gonna say
Nobody
yeah,
died.
died.
We're a good
Bosses.
I'm respectable
Bosses, yeah.
businessman, you see.
And as sailors all leave because their job here's done, it's you and Barnacle, you all and Barnacle Bess left on the ship.
All right, Barnacle Bess. How about
yes.
we go see the church at St.
Temple.
Cuthbert? Yeah.
Oh, that sounds lovely. This is the town. It's so tall.
I'm gonna grab one of the boxes of books.
Okay.
Can she breathe on land? She's
Yes.
gonna be okay.
Yeah, she's
She
a
can
crab.
breathe.
Perhaps.
She can breathe
like,
air
and
and water.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure there's nothing weird going on with her.
No, that
okay?
is a good question. She can breathe. It says she's amphibious. Okay, Barnacle Bess can breathe air and water.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure. All right, let's.
She's got 2 claws and blind sight. That really shit passive perception.
I still think she'd be a good companion. But anyways, onward.
If you want to have
All right.
St. Cuthbert hymns all the time.
Yeah.
No.
You're trying to sneak into
No.
a goblin lair, and it's just joy to St. Cuthbert.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, we head to the temple.
You head
Yep.
to the little church of St. Cuthbert, and it is no problem. It's not the biggest temple in town, but it's respectable.
I mean, could it even fit the giant statue?
Yes.
Okay.
Out front in the courtyard.
They do have one inside, so this one would probably have to go out front. Or what they'll probably do is they'll probably just send it with the next batch of mercenaries, missionaries.
Same thing.
Mercenaries.
Missionaries.
Yes, the ram on the front of the ship didn't give anything away there.
No,
It's a
that's
it's a
ours
defensive
now.
ram.
Yeah.
Keep that as our finder's fee.
Yep. And
We didn't even ask what sunk this boat.
it's the
Yeah.
harpies. The harpies.
The harpies did it. Okay.
Okay,
They got
that makes
distracted and it
sense.
crashed and then drowned.
Makes sense.
And as you guys are walking up, you just hear "Ding dong, St. Cuthbert on high." Just behind you, and an older elven lady answers the knock, because it's never really fully closed. But there's definitely like normal operating hours. But she opens the door. She's got a little candle, lantern. Yes, may I help you?
Yes,
Hello.
hello.
Box of books.
We I apologize for my companion's eagerness. We recovered several artifacts of Saint Cuthbert from a wreck of the Marshal.
Oh goodness of them! Please come in. I've got refreshments I could give. Some tea? Would you like some tea?
Yes,
Yes,
that
please.
sounds
Have a seat in the
fantastic.
pew.
This sounds like a good start.
Yep, we're doing good. Pretty good.
We're holding the religious artifacts for a reason. And she comes back and she's made a nice herbal tea. And she has
Yay.
some like little scones that she brings out. It looks like they're baked maybe this morning. They're raisin scones. Like cinnamon
Oh.
raisin scones. Like, here you are. Oh, a crab. I'm sorry, I did not notice. I was not looking.
Yes,
This
this is
Barnacle Bess.
Barnacle Bess.
Hello! Oh, good heavens. Oh,
She is a devout
Awakened.
follower of Saint Cuthbert.
it came upon a shipwreck clear. She's like, oh, I seem to know some hymns. All right, yes, well.
We think she might be a good addition to your church.
Well, any believer of St. Cuthbert is welcome here. So,
But to the matter at hand,
the Marshal, I believe that ship sailed out about a month ago. Was supposed to be stopping here in Saltmarsh, but never arrived.
yes, unfortunately it did crash. It looks like it had a run-in with some harpies.
Any survivors?
No, unfortunately
Just
not.
Just
Just
Bess here.
Barnacle Bess.
Barnacle Bess.
Barnacle. Well, I was not informed of Barnacle Bess's relationship with the church. I will have to add her to our books.
Yes.
I think she'd
yes.
be a great addition to your choir section.
It would seem like it.
Yes. But we recovered about 15 crates of these books. As
St.
well.
Cuthbert and Common Sense. Classic.
That's all it
Yes.
is.
Yes, hundreds of
Um,
copies of St. Cuthbert and Common
Of
Sense.
the book.
Yeah.
We did also recover a statue of Saint Cuthbert as well.
Wonderful.
And we would
It's-
be more than happy to return those to the church.
Except it's down at the dock. It's quite
It
heavy.
is. It is very heavy.
Right. Well, in the morrow, the place is back, and I will inquire as to having it moved. We have a storage warehouse near the dock station. Off of your ship.
Good.
With the crates of St. Cuthbert and Common Sense, which of course you all should keep copies for yourselves. And she opens it up and hands each of you a copy.
Oh,
thank you.
wow. What a reward.
Stares at us, yeah.
Reward.
Gothos hands his to Morgor. Now you're doubly rewarded.
That was smooth. That was very smooth. She goes, virtue is its own reward. Yes, thank you so much for your kindness in rescuing the statue of St. Cuthbert. Really knowing the location of the shipwreck, well, we would love to bury our priests at some point with their bodies. Could you perhaps mark a map where
Of
the
course.
shipwreck is so we could retrieve them?
Yes.
Just watch out for the
Perils.
ghosts.
I believe Ty
yes.
would be able to do that.
So it's probably because their bodies haven't been properly dressed. Of course, we've got the crates and the statue. Yes, I will speak with our priest in the morning about getting those off your hands and, of course, thanking you for your service. My name is
course.
Agatha. I am
Pleasure to meet you, Agatha. I'm Polly. This is Ty, Oceanus, Gothos, and Morgor.
We accept payment in many forms.
so happy to hear that. But now let me give you a blessing of St. Cuthbert.
Oh, thank you.
Yes! Oh, what a wonderful reward!
Look, you haven't told about any money. All that money is yours.
Good works is its own reward, Morcor.
Also, you haven't mentioned that desk. That
Yeah,
No,
that other,
Nope.
scrying artifact does. Yeah, it was
Haven't
kind of
mentioned
weird how
that.
you didn't mention that.
Wild. Strange.
that or the giant
Crazy.
mace front.
Yeah, the giant ship. Well, that one's a little bit more noticeable. You might have to change its look before you install it.
Just gotta paint it. It's fine.
Just put a coat of paint on it.
Yeah, just put a coat of paint on it. You know,
Yep.
it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. So, she will give you some tea and scones, and she'll fish out like a can of sardines for Barnacle Bess, which Barnacle Bess is like, oh no, and will eat it with her big crab claws, and is very happy. A little hungry, being in that shipwreck with no fish for a while. And she will give you all a bit of a blessing, bid you all a good evening, and ask where she can find you all on the morrow after she speaks with the priest, so they can make arrangements for getting the statue off your ship. Heavy motherfucker.
I just give him your Poly's address.
I figured. Speaking of, it's been a whole nother day. Let's see how Priya's doing with alchemy. Woo-wee! Cool, love that. Let's go. Alright.
Heck yeah. Learning alchemy.
Okay, cool. Where's some
Woohoo.
alchemy? Sure, everything's fine. I also did one more thing. 1, 2, 20.
Question is, did she remember the red dye?
She didn't put it in the first time. Oh.
Well, non-standard healing potion.
Non-standard. Yep, so you
Is she
still got
gonna
your
be our
healing
potion dealer?
I mean, maybe. Who knows? We'll see how much she gets in alchemy if she gets bored. She is 5. Well, you get a little tingly sensation when you get your blessing from St. Cuthbert and are able to head on your merry way.
Heck yeah.
She does keep
Sweet.
Barnacle Bess. She's like, we'll find you a lovely little area where you can. It's like, huzzah! And starts singing another hymn.
Just picture her just living in a fountain in there or something.
St. Cuthbert, St. Cuthbert, St. Cuthbert, he's great!
Wild.
We're gonna come back and she's gonna be begging us to take that crab away.
Maybe. Maybe Barnacle Bess is gonna be the next high priestess of St. Cuthbert.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, we never know. Thanks, Gil. This is Dungeons and Dragons after all. So are you what do you guys do? Finish out your night. The arrangements are made. Do you get some of the things off the ship that you don't want the priest of St. Cuthbert?
Yeah.
Know about?
I think we
Yeah, I see
We
we
get-
should probably do that.
the ram we probably move.
Where do you move that to?
Take it to Ty's
1,000
house.
pounds.
Yeah.
Take it to Ty's house.
It won't fit on your houseboat.
I can't stick it on the outside of the houseboat?
It's a 1,000 pound solid iron boat ram that is probably the size or the length of your
Look.
houseboat.
I know exactly what to do. We just cover it and say, "Do not move."
I mean, do we want to try and lug that dang thing somehow to the house on the hill?
Can't.
Well, you could sail the boat to your house on the hill.
Yeah.
And
can't
drop it
you
off at the
just
underwater.
Drop it off there.
cave?
Yeah, we could pull the cave. Yeah, do a cave park, unload
You
stuff.
can drop all the stuff you don't want them finding. You can put the snake there, put the desk there. Just
I like
bring
that.
it into
no,
the
let's
sea
do that.
caves.
I'm taking the snake with me.
Okay, you're taking the snake with you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We gotta go. Me and the snake have an appointment with Priya.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
so
gonna,
we're gonna
do
sail
some
the ship.
repairs.
We're gonna sail the ship over there and park it in while you do that. Yeah.
Morgan's like, I'm tired, and everyone's like, okay. Sus.
It's sus.
Can you give me
Yep.
a boat check,
Hmm.
Ty, just to see how smoothly this process goes? You don't
Yeah,
have
what
your
did
whole
we-
crew with you to unload it.
What did we use for this last time? it
Water
intelligence?
tools, vehicles. If you, what skill do you think would be most relevant here? Intelligence, dexterity, getting those fine
Gosh.
maneuver. I think probably intelligence or wisdom or dexterity.
We'll do a wisdom.
Do
So
it.
just do a wisdom check.
With proficiency. Water vehicle.
Eesh, 12.
I mean, it's not like a choppy day. If
'Cause-
Not a choppy day. Big old thing. We'll say you're able to get it off, but the ship is gonna take the ship is gonna take a bit of damage as you do so. Like it breaks one of the railings. As you like,
I'll fix it.
Get it off.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
you're able to get it most of the way into like the sea cave. It's very heavy
Yeah.
as you start to get it out of the water. Heck, even if it's in the water, but you're able to. It's not gonna go anywhere. Moving the desk, whole lot easier. You can just lower that down into the thingy you guys have, and then whoop, bring it up to the cave. And
I wanna take it into the house, out of
Sure.
the cave that's damp and wet.
bring it up through the cellar.
I mean,
Pivot. Go around the stairs. Yep.
Sweet.
Some moving. It's pretty heavy, but you're able to get it up there.
rock on.
And Morgor, you said you wanted to meet up with Priya.
Yeah, that was
It's
the plan.
after dinner time
Okay.
at the Capsa household, and Priya is having a tea party in her room.
All right. Well, I need her help with some robot snake surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Morgor!
Priya.
Hi. I made more potions.
Oh, I'll take a look.
They're still pink.
Hmm.
One is a hotter pink, so it's getting closer. She doesn't have any of the dye to make it like a true health potion, or she didn't put enough of it in. She didn't put
Yeah.
quite enough of it in.
Uh,
But they're a little hotter pink than the last ones, and these, unlike the health potion that she gave Polly, these are full potions of healing and not
hmm.
the baby minor one, which is just a straight. They're 2d4 plus 2.
These,
out
yes,
of-
these
I'm
smell
out of-
potent.
Out of flowers and stuff now, though.
Well, we'll have to go out and get more then.
Okay.
But, that we can do that a different time. Now,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
it's
to
getting
work on
pretty
this.
late. It's getting dark outside.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, maybe we should save this for tomorrow then.
If what? As
Well,
not
see
going
what I
outside.
have here. I'll pull out the snake.
It's a big snake.
Yeah. Well,
Why is it shiny?
because he's robotic. Yes. He's made of
What's
gears.
that
Look at this.
mean?
It means that, well, he's not quite animate.
What's that mean? Animate. Like an animal?
Yeah, he's not an animal.
Oh, so he just looks like a snake.
Just looks like a snake, exactly.
Like a toy.
But he's made of, yes, like a toy.
Okay.
Except this one's very dangerous.
Oh, okay. Danger toy.
Yes, dangerous toy.
Danger toy.
And
Your
we're going to
danger
put
toy
it back
broke?
together. Yes, exactly.
How'd you break a danger toy?
Well, you just leave that up to Gorthos and Ty. Just, yep,
Not nice
Yep.
when friends break your toy.
yep, nope. It's not nice. It's not nice.
I help you fix it, Mr. Morgor.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyways, we'll do that tomorrow. You have a good night. I'm going to take
You go play
these,
doctor
though.
on your toy tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll clear my surgery table. You see, she takes off the alchemy set and like stuffs it under her bed, and then just clears off the rest of the teacups with her arm. Just.
Smart.
It's a bit of surgery table for tomorrow.
All right. Well, we're all set then.
Okay.
I'll go get the
Where's
tools
Mama?
we'll need. Let's see. Yes, she should be here very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you take one of these, Mr. Morgor. She gives you a potion.
Oh, thank you.
This one also has a daisy floating on the top of it.
Oh, that's an interesting flair to it.
That was pretty. And then I ran out of daisy, so I put dandelion in this one.
Well, it is pretty. I'll write that down.
Okay. She
Thank
waits
you.
very patiently for Polly to get home.
All right.
I imagine we come back not too long after that.
You know,
Not too
I'll
long
just,
after.
like play some games with her. Or...
Yeah, she'll have a tea party
party.
with you. You definitely don't fit in the tiny chairs she has around her tiny children-sized table, but she sits you in front of it, and she gives you a tiny
Well,
teacup.
Morgor doesn't fit a lot of places. I
That's
think
fair.
he'll do.
That's what she
He'll make do.
And so, Polly, you get home. Morgor, having a tea party with you. Like, oh, hello, Mama. Would you like to join our tea party?
Hello, dearest. Yes, I would.
We sent
I'm
you
just
a
like-
seat.
Looking at Morgor like, this is what you came off to do? Like, you shirked all that work to have a tea party with my daughter?
It's an important. Look, we had important business to discuss. Okay.
Sure.
I'll be a
sure.
doctor tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll play doctor.
Oh, what are we doctoring?
One of
This.
Morgor's toys broke.
Just no oil
I
stains.
heard Mr.
on the
Time
carpet,
Mr.
please.
Gophos did it.
No oil stains on the
I
carpet.
did. Maybe we do the surgery out in the courtyard? I imagine we have like a little plot of like land at the back of the house. So,
If it's a better place.
so Mimi and Pappy's house isn't damaged.
All right. That sure. There might be a little bit of spillage.
Thank you.
Yes, spillage.
Mhm. I think
She
at this
says
point,
that like she has no idea what that means, but she's just
Right,
repeating it.
Yeah. I think at this point, Polly has given up trying to de-influence Priya from Morgor.
That ain't happening.
She's just in recovery, not recovery,
Damage
control. Yeah.
Lovely. And as Polly goes to, as you all go to sleep that night, knowing that there's gonna be some surgery in the courtyard tomorrow on one of Morgor's toys, how is Gothos doing? Gothos, you get home and your next door neighbor looks so excited.
Oh no.
He's leaving the room. He's knocking the door.
Does he got a new instrument?
Are you moving?
No, I've got my first gig tonight.
Oh, where would that be?
Oh, that would be at the Shy Clam.
Good luck.
Thank you! And he gives me like a slap on the shoulder, like, we're just such great neighbors. And he goes off with his bagpipes.
I can't believe
He's
you're not
gonna
even gonna
have a
go
great
see his
time.
gig. What kind of
this-
neighbor are you, jerk?
One that's going to rest in his own bed for the night and call it an evening.
And
That's
it's
it.
peaceful. It's quiet.
Mhm.
Neighbor
Until he
doesn't
gets
get
home
home.
drunk from the bar.
If he gets home drunk from the bar, who knows? It's real bad. He might not do very well. Let me roll a performance check for our new bard friend.
Come on.
Getting better. Oh? I mean, he's still a beginner, but doesn't completely butcher it. He doesn't get beaten up and have rotten tomatoes thrown at him.
Talent.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Right
that's nice.
He might book more gigs at the Shy Clam, giving me
Gothos,
more nights of peace.
Enjoys a night of a bed that doesn't rock.
Yeah, it's real nice being not on
Mhm.
the water.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Real,
natural
real
place
nice.
for a dwarf.
It is. But it's a very natural place for a sea elf. Ty, houseboat, sweet houseboat with your roommate Oceanus.
Houseboat, sweet outpost is the best.
What are
He's
you
just gonna
doing?
Relax.
Just
We're
relaxing.
done, man. We just, sailed, met an interesting crab, got some stuff, lost a knife to a creepy lady in a robe. Everything's good.
Lost a knife? You mean retrieved a knife?
Let's have a beer. Let's chill.
Yeah, let's have a beer. Let's chill. I'm sure things will be fine.
Yeah, life's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about anything else. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just looked at the next. Oh, it's that one. Okay. And as you guys are drifting off to sleep, you see a in the distance, super fast camera pan over the waves. You see a ship sailing in the night, a large ship.
An ominous ship?
An ominous ship, one could say. Listing oddly side to side. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. So,
Okay.
They're not ominous at all. It's fine.
not ominous, and I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around, we're gonna see who we are. We're gonna find you and your highlights from tonight's game. Polly, you're up first. How was tonight?
Yeah, tonight was a blast. I love this game. I'm Nuggetosaurus. You can find me here. Alternating Mondays and Tuesdays for our Dungeons and Dragons games. You can also find me here on Wednesdays for our Good Society game, where we get very, very messy, very dramatic. Shit's hitting the fan. It's
Understatement.
fantastic. I love it. Favorite parts. I loved the combat and the image of Morgor trying to get us to not kill this thing, and we're all just like, what do you mean? We're taking care of the problem. That's just hilarious to me, and I love it, and I'm excited to see what this ship is next time.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. Morgor, how was tonight for you, buddy?
Oh, very good. I had a lot of fun. D20 Coup de Grace. You can find me playing here every other Mondays and Tuesday. I think Barnacle Bess is definitely a big highlight of today. She stole the show. And I really enjoyed that. And always, messing with Pre. More like
Wonderful.
messing with Polly
Through Priya. Yeah, valid. Same though.
But yeah, thank you, and have a good night.
Thank you, Gothos. Back
Hi.
on land, where his worth belongs. How was tonight for you?
It was fun. Gothos didn't have a lot to do, really. Lots of swimming. He's
Did
not a
grapple
swimmer.
at stake real.
He did grapple an iron cobra and was about to pull it in half, pull it apart, but luckily Morgor turned it off. So that was fun. I'm deception check. Once again, Monday, Tuesdays. Monday, the new batch. Monday's Exandria, and Tuesdays here. And then hopefully, rumors has it that there might be an Aliens game in our future.
Rumor has it, yeah.
Rumor has it that would be a nice return. It's been a long, long time since we played. Miss Hank Granger and all of our Fond Violet 6 and all of our characters, Red Brewer and all of them. So
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been like favorite part tonight. Morgor torturing Polly through Priya. That's forever entertaining. Barnacle Bess was wonderful. I'm so glad that we gave her back to St. Cuthbert, because if that was our companion, we would be having crab soup very soon.
Yes.
No, I just enjoy the game. So thank you.
Thank you. And last but not least, Tidal Wave.
Woohoo! Yeah, best part tonight was Bess. I like Bess, but I had a lot of fun with her shenanigans because we do shenanigans, and appreciate everybody for watching. I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, and hopefully we'll play Aliens. Woo!
My favorite moment was when Gothos handed Morgor his copy of the St. Cuthbert book. It was like, now you're doubly rude. That just killed me. If I wasn't GMing and had like a certain base amount of GM composure, I would have lost it. I would have been dead. I'd have had to mute. That was good. That was really good. And also Morgor trying to hit so hard, be like, we take all types of rewards. Like, oh, then a blessing upon you. And it's just like, you know how expensive those ship rams are? Which, by the way, you'll have time to study it, so I will let you know, actually, now, what that ram does. It's kind of baller.
Got an explosive charge in the front.
No.
Oh.
But it's very cool. Let's see. There we go. A ship with the ram attached has advantage on all saving throws relating to crashing when it rams into a creature or object. The ship and ram suffer no damage in the crash. These benefits don't apply if another vessel crashes into the ship with the naval ram. So if you ram something, you won't take your ram and your ship won't take any damage from you doing the ramming, whereas normally there would be some damage applied. Also, you get advantage on saving throws related to crashing, so to stay upright and not fall off the ship.
I think that could be useful.
Very nice ships, right?
Yeah.
It's just very St. Cuthbert-y, so you might...
Just, repaint it. It'll be alright.
Just repaint it. Really clever paint job.
Yeah.
So that's what that does.
What color do you like?
Fabulous. And so yeah, that's my
it's a
favorite
rainbow
moments.
ram now.
Rainbow ram of a cudgel. Very distinctive. So yes, love that. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, tune in on Mondays and Tuesdays for this. Wednesdays we have, I think, 4 more episodes? 5? Something like that. A few more episodes. We've got the rest of this month, basically, for our Wednesday campaign, writing between the lines. And it's just, it's unspeakable levels of drama and disaster. So that'll be fun. Also, maybe incest? We don't know. It's really bad. It's real bad. We don't know if it's incest or wincest. We don't, it's Game of Thrones level of awful things. So if you want the drama, check it out. And there might not be a game next Monday because of stupid travel things. So we'll keep you updated. But until next time, everybody, have fun and play games.